Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. If you guys are new to my channel, I make a lot of writing related videos, and today's video is basically just going to be about, October updates and where I'm at with my writing, like just writing updates and things to come and all of that good stuff. I know that it is the middle of October, so this is kind of weird that I'm posting it now. It's actually, right now it is October 18th. I don't know when this is going to go up, but it's October 18th, so it's a little past the middle of October. But you get the point. We still have a good chunk, like at least a good 2 weeks left of October. And you're wondering, well, why are you making this video? I don't think I'm going to get around to actually making an update about my month of October, considering, next month is Nanowrimo, so I'm going to be focusing on that. But I just thought I'd sit down, have a casual little conversation with you guys, and just talk about my month. So as far as writing goes, I did have a very productive month, which is so strange. This has to have been my most productive month since, I'd say, this is really bad, but since like May. I've really had a hard streak in between where I wasn't getting a lot of writing done. But this month I really just went all ham and like really stuck to my guns and got a lot of work done. So I'm just gonna start with the beginning of the month. I actually, between the 1st and like the 4th or 5th, I focused a lot of my energy and time on revisions for my previous workshop, because my workshop was actually a month from today. No, my workshop was last month on this day. Sorry, last month on this day, and I decided to revisit the story. I think a month is a good amount of time to like let all those anxieties simmer down and like get all that, feedback, let it just kind of settle in your system before you like tackle again. So that's kind of what I did for that period of time. I really looked at my comments, my critique comments, and I applied some of the things that people were actually saying in their critiques. I found it very helpful. I love critiquing that process, the whole thing. I have a video on critiquing. No, I don't have a video. I have a video on workshopping, but I'm planning on making a video on critiquing. I'm getting sidetracked here. For this, the beginning of the month, I really did want to focus on my revisions. I made quite a few changes as far as word count, because I feel like that is very important. Not super important, but important. I'd say I definitely added more than I deleted, and I don't know if you consider that a good thing or not. Like, my word count for my story, May God Forgive Him, which is what I called it, that word count originally was like 5.4K. Now it's peaking at 6.7K. So I made like, my word count was over 1,000 words that I've changed. And I think it was good. I think it was necessary. I really had a lot of stuff that I needed to add, and I really appreciated the comments and all of that stuff. My biggest thing that I focused on was kind of like the psychological closeness. A lot of people had a problem with really understanding Richard and like trying to like get in his head, and that's a tricky part, because Richard is one of the characters that really is all over the place. He really doesn't even know how to make sense of his own thoughts. So writing a character like that is hard for people to understand. So that's kind of like what I focused on this month, was just like sharpening that up. So that is the beginning of the month. Then we get maybe like from like the 6th. Yeah, by the way, guys, I did really write quite a bit. Another thing to keep in mind that I didn't think I mentioned, but my second story that was due for my writing class was a conference story, and that was due on the 11th. I just turned it in like 7 days ago. So I'm really pumped about that. But that was the actual story that it's not the last video that I posted, but it's a video before that called Resold. I actually changed the name. It's not called Resold anymore. It's called Saudade. So I actually finished my first draft. I don't know how many times I'm going to say actually, but I finished my first draft of that, and then I submitted it, and that took a lot out on me. That story came out to be over 6,000 words, which isn't super lengthy, but a short story I think technically is like anywhere from 0 to 7,500 words, I think it is. I'm not really sure, but I think that's the standard for a short story. So it was on the longer end, and I put a lot of my energy into that. Also, I got something really great out of that story. Like, I was really in love with the subplot of my short story, and I wanted to turn that into a novel or a book. So from after I was done working on the edits and finishing up that story for conference, I took a bit out of it and I'm working on it currently. So let's fast forward. Now we are on October 11th, which is when I submitted my story, to now. So from October 11th to today, basically, and ongoing, I've been working on my book/novel extension of my short story, Saudade. I think it's really interesting. It's not super different, but way different from the actual short story that I submitted to. The protagonist is not the same. The story isn't about her. She doesn't even exist. Technically, she doesn't exist. But I'm really interested in where that's taking me. So far that has been my month. Another thing that I've been focusing on for this month is Nanowrimo. I decided that I want to do it this year. This would be my very first time actually like attempting to be a part of Nanowrimo. I always say I am every month, but I never get to it, and I'm just sticking to my guns this time. I'm really trying. I have a whole notebook dedicated to my plans for my novel, and I decided that my Nanowrimo novel would be the extension from Saudade. I think it's so interesting, and I can't wait to take this next month to actually write it out and like work on it. But I'm also super grateful that we still have so much time left in the month of October. This is why it's honestly my favorite month. It's just a long month with beautiful weather. It's Halloween-y. I just like channel my inner writer, and it makes me very happy. So I have a lot more time and a lot of preparation. I am planning on making a Nanowrimo prepping video, or like preparation video, because I think it's important. It's something that I want to have for myself, and maybe it could help some people who are literally on their first year of Nanowrimo too, because that is me. I know there have been people that have been doing this for a very long time, but I'm a newbie, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna be doing a lot more updating videos on my writing, especially since it'll be Nanowrimo, so I will be able to post videos and talk about what's going on in the month, and I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know what you guys want to see as far as writing related things. Do you want me to talk more about my personal writing? Do you want me to just like tackle certain subjects or ideas? Let me know and I will. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Look forward to my Nanowrimo prepping videos, also other videos obviously. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It won't do anything but make me very happy. Also hit the subscribe button because I post videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Also really quick, I forgot to mention I actually joined the Nanowrimo site, so if you guys want to add me and become friends with me so we could like be little writing buddies, go ahead. I'll leave the link down below in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.